So for that sweet craving, I'm preparing little chocolate bites. Some will have almond butter to give it that salty counterpart to it, and some will be just chocolate. So I've melted some coconut oil, very little bit. I've seen a recipe that calls for 1/4 cup. I find that sometimes it's too much just because I'm using such a small mold and it's heart shape. I got that for Valentine's Day. So I melted it just under 1/4 cup, and I'm gonna combine it with some Arbonne chocolate protein powder. So I'm gonna mix it to a consistency that's kind of firm. So when I pour them into the molds, it's gonna set pretty well. It takes about 10 minutes for it to set. So I have about a scoop that I'm gonna combine it with. Tap that in. Someone's rolling low in their chocolate protein powder. I need to put an order in. And I have my industrial size vat of coconut oil. Good not only for consuming, but when I have a little left over, I kind of use it on my arms and in my hands. So this is kind of looking a little bit like chocolate milk. So I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of sloshing around like that. So I'm going to add a little bit more protein powder just to thicken it up. It's more the consistency of what melted chocolate would look like. I'm starting to, it definitely smells like chocolate. So I'm going to set my spoon aside, and I'm going to pour this into the mold very carefully, and I'm going to try to keep it at about halfway. It runs pretty quickly, but I'm going to go try to keep it for those ones that I'm going to put almond butter in. I'm going to keep it at a half. And you just want to make sure you do this pretty stealthily because the coconut oil can set again on you, unless of course it's a hot day. And there's the neighbor dogs just chiming in. Maybe they're hungry for some chocolate, which is not compliant for their diet. Okay, so I'm done pouring into my molds. I tilt that, but then it's just going to spill out. I'm going to set these in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay, so our little chocolate hearts have set. They were in the fridge for, I think I went for about 20 minutes, and I'm just going to like pop one of them out for Emily and see how it is. Oh, want to grab it? Well, go ahead and try it.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Tastes like chocolate?
Yeah.
So, which is good because it's chocolate protein powder. So it's all good fat and it's protein. And again, you can make these ahead of time. You do have to keep them chilled. And then I'm going to put some almond butter on top of a couple of them and then freeze them again. And then that gives you kind of a different flavor and a different texture. Takes a little while for these guys to set in. So back to the chocolate hearts. I don't know, we'll see if the almond butter has really set, but oh, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Not yet. Nope, it's a little weepy. Okay, so they put almond butter on a couple of them. They're not quite set yet, but I think you should have another chocolate one.
Never say no to chocolate.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go. That one. Okay. So between those two together,
yeah.
a couple of options for you. So, parting gifts. All right. So I do have parting gifts for you. And my dog is no. So I'm going to give you 5 days worth of vanilla.
Oh, okay, cool.
shake.
Thank you.
So there's 5 servings in there.
Okay.
It's 2 scoops, and I'll send you some recipes. My personal favorite is 2 scoops of the vanilla with a cup of almond milk, unsweetened. A cup of water, and when I work out, post-workout, I'll do half a banana in there, and of course almond butter. So I really do like that, the texture of it. Give it a try. Do it for lunch or breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, just to kind of see if you like the consistency of it, and just to see how you feel.
Right.
Okay. Now in here, there's more. These are the fizz sticks. Okay, so you've probably heard of these.
Yes.
Okay, have you had this? Do you like them?
I think so.
This is my favorite, which is
Okay.
the pomegranate.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try.
So I gave you 5-day supply. Usually
Okay.
do 2 a day, but I have 5 in here.
Okay.
I like mine with a lot of ice and really frothy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're not a tea person, but I'm going to give you 5 days of the detox tea.
Okay.
So there's a couple of options with this. If you're not a tea person, you might want to try it iced.
Okay.
Gives it a different flavor. And then my favorite is to actually put these together.
Mm.
It's called a tizzy.
Okay.
So you brew the tea, you chill it, and then you add this, and it has like a very unique kind of like fizzy Arnold Palmer kind of flavor to it.
Okay.
And just see how you like it. So you have some of the tools with you in
Yeah.
addition to this, and just see how you feel for like 5 days.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. So we'll get you a little doggy bag for your balls here. Okay. We have boys. We have boys. You had to say it. You knew I was going to say something about balls.